Man, that ghost St. Patrick is petty. Even from the dead, he petty. We'll get into it right after this.
Hard, play hard, grind hard, stay hard, no, we stay out, make your way out, but I just can't stop, won't stop hustling, but I just...
Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 5, titled Coming Home to Roost. I believe Malcolm X said that in a quote. When John F. Kennedy was killed, they interviewed him, and he said, how do you feel about John F. Kennedy's passing? And he said, I feel like it's roosters coming home to roost, which actually landed him being ousted from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's fraction of the Muslims, and which eventually caused what some say was his assassination. But hey, that's neither here nor there. But listen, this episode was good, man. There was a lot of stuff going on in there. I'm gonna try to touch on it, and I'm gonna try to keep my my reviews a little shorter. Because people attention spans ain't what they used to be. Listen, we see Zeke getting turned into the station, turning himself in, and I'm like, well, how did they come down to this? Because I don't remember him being charged formally with anything. But he's going to the station with Davis, Mary J, Monet, and he gets to the station. They tell him they don't need him. And hey, I know what he was thinking. He was thinking, "Ain't no hole in my blood." Ain't. Did y'all see that song with Zeke? Hey, I'll play it for you.
Ain't no hole in my blood. Ain't no hole in my blood. Ain't no hole in my blood.
Hilarious, right? All right, so we see Monet call. We see Detective Kamal and Detective I don't like. They talking, and he still thinks Zeke is the lead. He's trying to tell him that Reynolds was writing a book about somebody at Stansfield. Somebody else is the suspect. They have realized that Ramirez and Reynolds were killed with the same gun. But this dude is he's just so blinded by his infatuating with Professor Mildred that he just don't want to let go of Zeke Cross. We see that Monet is trying to ensure to Zeke like, yo, his chances are good. He could get back to being drafted. Zeke just feel like he's kind of tainted now. Nobody ever gonna want to touch him. But we see later in the episode that was kind of like, I ain't gonna say BS, but they didn't really speak on that later. We see Tariq waking up late. He's texting Davis, yo, did Zeke turn himself in? And he's trying to get up and hurry up and go get his drugs from his apartment with Braden. And he's like, listen, have you seen Kane? And Braden's lying to him. And he's like, no, I haven't seen him. He's like, listen, if you see any of them, you ain't seen me, because he know what's going to go on. He know what's going to happen now, because if Zeke would have got he didn't know Zeke didn't have to turn himself in, but if Zeke would have had to turn it, he knew they probably was going to get rid of him, because that was his sole job, was to take care of Zeke, which he didn't do. And I'm like, listen, how you put this much pressure on one person? This dude is responsible for selling your product and keeping your nephew out of trouble. Zeke's a whole fucking man. Like, I'm not his keeper. But they played it like that. You know what I'm saying? We see Monet called Mildred, and she pretty much cut her off and was sunning her the whole joint, and I was enjoying every minute of it. At the same time, we see the slimy detectives Kamal and the other guy. What's his name? I forget his name every episode. Anyway, we see them come in, and they're kind of trying to get Milgram to see if she could review the flash drive, and that way she could see if there's any implication to who Professor Reynolds was talking about. And obviously she has some objectives to it, because they just did her dirty and shit. So she like, listen, I'm not anxious to help none of y'all. But she wound up obliging anyway. And she's like, yo, don't you care who really killed Reynolds? But at first she like, man, I ain't helping none of y'all niggas. Like, y'all just try to say I did it. Now y'all want me. And that was weird, because in real life, I don't think she would have helped. And I don't even think they would have went to her. Because you just tried to implicate me. But I think she was just so thirsty to not be implicated. She was like, all right, I'm going to help. We see Monet and Mecca meet up at the bar. He got a trust fund for the kids and all that. I'm like, dude is moving fast as hell, man. He ain't playing no games, man. And listen, man, it's hard not to like Mecca, man. He's a likable character, and he got all the right intentions. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like her husband just don't know no better. Especially his mind is kind of like institutionalized too, and he really not in control of anything. But we saw that all change at the end of the episode, and something gonna wind up happening with that. At the classroom, we see Tariq comes in later. Obviously, he's always late. But we see that Milgram makes the connection, and she calls him out. She writes karma on the board, and she automatically knew it was that Tariq had something to do with it. And she's just like basing all the questions towards him, like, "Yo, what do you think about this, Tariq? What do you think?" And he like, "Yo, what the hell? Like, why this lady go down my back?" We see Lauren's going to help Tariq find an apartment. And he's like, "Yo, that shit was weird." You know, she's trying to figure out why he was being hassled in the class. Upon walking, they see Zeke got off, and he's like, "What the hell?" And right as he said that, Monet pulls up, and she's like, "Get in the car," and she gets in the car. He gets in the car, and she's asking him about who killed Reynolds and whatnot, and she's like, "Oh, I know you did it. Well, Kane must have told her," and he's like, "Well, I didn't do that. I didn't kill him. I just helped. I helped clean it up." And she's like, "Okay, yeah, I just want to see if you was gonna lie to me." And this is just a ploy from Monet to try to regain some kind of control or something, because right now she doesn't really have control anymore. You know what I'm saying? And she realizes she doesn't have any control because people are stealing from her. Shit's happening with Zeke, and she's letting everything slipping. And this is why she's so apprehensive to give herself to Mecca, because everything's falling apart. And he's trying to tell her, like, "Listen, you can't do this by yourself. You need some help," because Mecca is one of those people. He's on top of everything. He sees everything. He knows how to read people. And I think Monet, I ain't gonna say she in over her head, but it's just her kids are just starting to have minds of their own. You know what I'm saying? And they're starting to have their own ideologies of how they think things should be. Aside from their mom, because they've been doing it their mom's way their whole life. And they got ideas on their own. So I just think that's what the issue is. And she's trying to gain some control. And the only person I think she feels she can control is Tariq. And what's he reassured her later on that wasn't the case. So she like, "Yo, get the fuck out my car. If you lie to me again, blah, 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 I'm going to kill you." And I'm like, "Yo, this is crazy." And then she made the man sat there, and he had to find his way back. I'm like, "Yo, they shady as hell for that." But I will say in this episode, we did finally see Tariq driving. I didn't even know this nigga know how to drive, and this nigga was driving. I was like, "Okay, Tariq, when did you get your license? Nigga, you need to get a car. You got a trust fund. You better tell him you need a ride. It's for your sister. They will give you a car." Well, he can't do that no more. He's locked up, you bitch ass nigga. Once again, we see Kamal and the cop. Was it Whitman or Smith? I think it's Detective Whitman, if I'm not mistaken. And they're all arguing, and she's saying that Tariq might have had something to do with it or knows, and they're just trying to make the connection. She's like, "Well, the kid seemed like it was rich or white, so that had to be Braden." They just trying to make the connection. And obviously, they still got Lauren wearing a wire, which is super illegal. I don't even. You think how smart Lauren is? You would think she would know, or maybe she would have told her parents or somebody, and they could have been like, "Yo, that's super illegal." Like, she got drugs in the room. Shit, well, we could get a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Those ain't my fucking drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see what. I don't know. That shit's just weird to me, but it's TV. You know what I'm saying? We see Monet talking to Kane, and you see she's trying to play Tariq and Kane against each other. She's trying to get Kane to get information on Tariq's weak spot. At the same time, she's getting Tariq to get information on Kane and see who the plug is. And I'm like, "Oh, I hope he does get it, because then she gonna realize that the plug is Becca and whatever. This shit gonna be good." But he failed miserably. We see Lauren talking to Milgram. She's telling her, like, "Yo, you got to step this shit up." You know what I'm saying? You got to ramp it up. And she like, "Yo, I don't know what else I could do." And she tries to implicate that Braden might have been the killer without alerting her that it might be Tariq, because she knows she would try to cap and save Tariq. And at the end, I thought she was going to smack the shit out of Professor Milgram when she said, "Yeah, that's what he deserves." And listen, I made a list. I was watching this with my girl, and I made a list. I said, I guarantee I know she's going to be gone this season. She's going to be gone. Milgram's definitely out this season. She's definitely out. Sax ain't did nothing too shady this season. He's actually helping people now, so he's good for now. But Milgram's definitely out, and Monet might possibly be out of here this season. If not Monet, Kane definitely got to go this season. It's just too much treacherous shit with him. But he did look out for Tariq. But he was looking out for himself. He didn't really look out for him. But yo, the grudge he has against Tariq is just like so. Like, dude, you just be hating on this dude for no reason. Like, he trying to help you out. Like, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a jealousy thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? We see Braden talking. Braden comes in and Kane's in his apartment. And we all remember what happened last week when he put that badge in there, which is crazy that he would even show up to the apartment. But this stupid nigga told his real name to Lauren. And it was funny when he was trying to flirt with her. And she was just like, who is you? I'm like, nigga, take that fucking stupid ass do-rag off, first of all. But she wasn't going for it, man. She loyal to the soil to Tariq. But this dumb nigga tells her his fucking name. And I didn't even know his name was Lorenzo. Because, listen, I said this last month. These niggas don't look Hispanic at all. Like, none of them. Not a lick of it. You know what I'm saying? If they was some kind of Hispanics, they would have some kind of, one of them be a little light. One of them have the curly hair. They just don't look. Diana maybe probably could pass for being both, but I'm like, these niggas ain't Hispanic. Like, stop it. You could have just got some Hispanic actors out there if that was the case. That's what y'all was trying to pull off. I'm half Hispanic, half black. But anyway, she's trying to whatever, but at the same time she's recording this. So this dumb nigga says his real name, and I didn't even know that was his real name. He said, yeah, Lorenzo. He didn't even say Kane. At first I thought it was a fake name. I'm okay, that's smart. And then they looking up. I'm like, oh, this nigga said his real. I'm like, this nigga stupid as hell. He really is stupid still. We see Tariq waiting out for the trust fund lawyer, and he's trying to get him to come to his court date tomorrow. And obviously he obliged at first, or he didn't oblige at first, but he was trying to convince him, and he wound up convincing him to do it. And I didn't think Tariq was gonna make it to that joint. Tariq be having too much going on. We see Mecca and Kane meeting up, and Mecca's trying to tell him like, yo. Well, Kane's telling Mecca that Monet still doesn't trust him, and that she's putting Tariq in. Like he was just upset the fact that she didn't do anything to Tariq. He's wondering why, because he's like, yo, if that was me, I would have been ousted or whatnot. But Mecca's he's like, listen, what's more important, to connect or a corner boy? And he was just like, you gotta let me know. You gotta let her know that you're more resourceful than he is and shit. So I'm like, oh, Kane gonna have some other shit up his sleeve. But I think he already had his play in motion when he hit that badge. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers shady as hell. We see Drew and old boy still talking, and he almost got caught. Zeke popped up in there with the dye hair on his. Ain't no hole in my blood. Yo, that shit is so funny to me, man. That motherfucker Zeke, man. That motherfucker had the bad head of the Cisco going on, man. I thought that nigga was gonna break out singing thong song or something. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Let us see the booty go. Oh, baby, that thong, the thong, oh. I love it. Anyway, Drew almost got caught though, man, being a sucker. But we see old boy wants to. I guess he was number one when Zeke went away, so he was kind of jealous. Like, man, now I'm back to being number two. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be looked at by the drafts. And Drew like, oh, so you leaving New York? Anyway, let me skip past that part. I'm not in all that. But anyway, we see Tariq going to Diana like, yo, I need some more product because listen, I try to get my sister back. And I guess Monet put a freeze on what they had going on, in a little app situation. So she like, yo, why? And he kind of just tells her what's going on. And she starts spilling to him what's going on. And it's funny because don't nobody in the family just all fucked up. Nobody trusts nobody. But Tariq's observing everybody and gathering all this information for herself, which he winds up using in the end. And she winds up going to get it, and she tells Kane, like, yo, straight up, I know you was the one that switched the sugar, because he wasn't going to get it work to him. And he was like, yo, why is that my problem? You know what I'm saying? She like, yo, he trying to get his sister back? He like, why is that my problem? And I'm like, this nigga, man. Kane is a fucking hater. I I never liked Kane character though. You know what I'm saying? I like the actor Woody. I think Woody's great. And I think that's the that's the markings of a true actor. If you could get them, if you could get people to hate your character so much, you're doing a good job acting. So kudos to Woody the Great for doing a great job. For me, not liking Kane, his character, because I just don't like him. You know what I'm saying? No, like I said, nothing against Woody. I thought he was great in the New Edition story. Everything else I've seen him in, he's a great actor. So shout out to Woody, the actor, but fuck you, Kane, the character. Um, so yeah, he winds up giving the work to him. He like, yeah, he gotta meet me. Make sure he gotta meet me personally though when I give it to him and shit. Kane sends Braden. I mean, Tariq says Braden. Tariq like, I ain't meeting with you, nigga. I don't drive. I'm sending my man. And as he's sending them though, he's watching them. Back at the police station, or not the police station, at the campus, they're putting more heat on Lauren, and they're like, listen, you got to do more. We gonna put a live wire on you. She like, what? I'm not doing that. And Milgram is chorus. I can't wait till she get out of here, dude. And I hope Monet is the one to do it. Like, she really got to get the fuck out of here, man. And I hope they just go on a fucking rampage, knocking everything off. Bow, bow, knock the cops off too, cause I don't even like the Lorenz Tate little short ass brother, but he's a good actor as well too, man. I'm glad he acting. But the thing is he's trying to put more heat on Tariq St. Patrick, and the other detective is not. You know what I'm saying? He not really buying the whole Tariq angle. He's like, listen, man, he was gonna find out he was dealing drugs. We have to start raiding more. We got to start raiding. That gives us motives to start searching his apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of shit going on. But he's more into Tariq. Other cop isn't, and he's just like, yo, I don't see the connection. He was just like, I'm telling you, Tariq got arrested for selling drugs at this school, and then guess who his roommate with? It was Braden. Like, dude really is doing like real cop work versus going off of hunches like the other cop is doing. Cop just wants to get who he wants to get. I just think he wants Zeke because, like I said, he's popping Milgram. He got feelings for Milgram. That's the only reason I can see him doing that. We see Monet go and visit Mr. Tejada, and Sax calls, and he just dismisses Monet like, yo, I gotta take this. And she's like, yo, dead ass? He like, yeah. So she wound up leaving, and he's talking to Sax, and he's like, yo, I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'm like, what the fuck that mean? You think you snitching? I'm like, come on, man. I thought you was a stand-up guy, man. But he wound up telling Sax, we don't know what he told him. We see Whitman and them meeting up at the bar with the DA prosecutor chick, and after Kamal told him not to meet with her, he was like, yo, don't bring this to her yet. We need a solid foundation. He brings it to her anyway. I'm like, this dude, man, like, I understand. Listen, I did a photo shoot. This is just the true nature of how people is. People just cannot. That's why you cannot trust nobody. If you ever do anything, don't tell nobody. If you did some dirt or something, or if you did something dishonest, and the only person that's gonna keep your secret is you. Always remember that, people. Just remember that. Or if you tell somebody to not do something they're gonna do it, or they're gonna say something. Like, it's all up to you. Don't tell nobody. You're the only person that can keep your secrets. Remember that. I had a friend. Story time. You already know I go into stories. I had a friend. We did a photo shoot because I did a video last weekend, and the photographer sent the photos to me. He did a decent job with the photos. And I told my boy, I'm like, listen, don't post these because I want to use these for something music related. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a single, whether it be a press release or for a blog or something. Like, let's put them to use. Don't just post them. You know what I'm saying? When we use them, let's make use of them. So I ain't post none of my joints. Look at his story. He posted a picture and they got music playing. I put it like a shake in my head. He's like, oh man, I couldn't hold it, man. I'm like, dude, it's a picture. Like, you couldn't hold a picture. So imagine if I gave you 10,000 and was like, yo, don't spend this. I need you. You gonna blow it. You gonna spend all of it. It's just, if it's something minuscule like that, I can't trust you to not post a picture that I want to use for something that's gonna be beneficial towards you in the future. I can't trust you, and like that's just human nature though. Like it's a picture. Oh man, I couldn't wait. Like your popularity not gonna boost up because of this picture. Is not nothing's gonna change. I don't get it. It's just human nature though, but that's how people are. Anyway, back to the story. We see Tariq is following. Back at the bar, we see Sax walk in. Sax walks in on the DA. He's getting a little jealous. Who's that guy? She's like nobody. But she tells him like, yo, I can't make a case with this. You need more evidence. And we knew that would happen. But the fact that he even went to her after is to do. Well, you could tell he doesn't respect his partner at all. But this fact that he even went and told her, I'm like, that's crazy. We see Brayden and Kane meeting up. Tariq's following him, and I was like, yo, this nigga really got a car. He driving out. Yo, y'all know how excited I was for this. I'm like, yo, when have we seen Tariq driving? Never. We haven't seen him driving at all. So I was like super excited for this. Shout out to Reek, man. Shout out to Reek. He following Woody. He doing a good job. Then his dumbass get caught, and I'm like, he get roughed up by the little dumbass dude that Mecca choked out, rough or whatever. I'm like, shh. And they watching them on the camera. Mecca's not there. It's the chef, and he's like, yo, Kane, do you know him? Kane like, nah, I don't know him, because he like, yo, listen, if Kane would have said he knew the guy they probably would have killed Kane or did something to Kane. They more than likely wouldn't have did nothing to Kane because Kane is Monet's kid, but Kane don't know that. So Kane's figuring they're gonna do something to him, and it would have been all bad. But yo, he let Tariq go, took his phone, and Tariq got a little bit of information, but I'm like, damn, nigga, you don't know nothing. Now remember, Monet doesn't know Mecca as Mecca. She knows him as Dante. So when he told her, that's why she was just like, Mecca, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She didn't know. So I like the show. They do pay attention to little details like that. Tariq gets out there. He goes to Monet's house, and she's not there. But Diana, helps him out, nurses him back to health. Right as he's getting out, Drew's pulling up with old boy. They get out, and they wind up helping or whatever. And I guess he stayed there for the night or whatever. He did whatever because he was late for the fucking press conference. Back at not the press conference, before the apartment scene. Luckily, Lauren wind up looking up. She a real one for that. And, as we all know, she really likes Tariq. But she's just so oblivious to what's going on. She could be harmful for Tariq because she's not about that shit. At least not yet. She hasn't proven that she's about what he's about. But when you care about somebody enough, you be willing to be about that. That's the same thing with Tasha St. Patrick. She wasn't originally about that shit. And then Ghost turned her on, and she was just like, yo, I love this dude so much. I'm going to learn what I need to know. So hopefully that's what Lauren is. But I could see Lauren being like collateral damage because she's just so not into it. You know what I'm saying? And, my girl think Tariq should be with Diana. I think if Effie wasn't so shady, Effie might be the right one. But at the same time, I do like him with Lauren because Lauren is just she wholesome. You need somebody that's kind of not into this shit because motherfucker could turn on you in this shit, and her intentions are just truly based on just loving Tariq. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that fact. But yo, when Mecca slit that dude throat, man, let's talk about that, man. That dude, man, I knew he was gone. I knew he was a goner. And then the chef did it. I said, oh, the chef is about that shit. I love how Mecca be like, yo, clean this up. But Woody took the phone. I knew he would. Or Kane, I'm sorry. Kane took the phone. I knew he would. He wound up giving it back. But dude got his shit slits like, I'm like, oh, man. He's like, yo, what if you would have beat that kid up? He would have filed a complaint or something to this building. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was dumb, but in hindsight, it wasn't dumb. He was doing what the fuck, I guess, his job for. I don't know why he was just standing out there. I guess that's his job to stand out there. But he was so dumb of a character, you knew eventually something was going to happen to him. Man, he was getting choked out and shit. But Mecca was like, yo, I hate when people act like they're not extendable. We see Redman and Davis' character meet up and link up, and we find out that they got some kind of deep secret going on. Davis did something for him. And I think Redman's character took the blame for it, and I think Davis just feels guilty, so he's trying to do whatever he can to get him out. And he's like, yo, when Sax finishes this case, he gonna come to you. And we see Sax succeeded in getting Tahiti out. I don't know why he would want to get him out, but it's all about money. They want that money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they get paid for, to defend people. They probably only gonna fuck up. Tariq shows up late to the apartment. The lady leaves. Mentions his face or some shit. I'm like, whatever. Lauren wound up having a backup apartment. Her brother, I guess, is in the halfway house, can't get it. So she like, yo, I'm gonna get this to you, so we could do whatever we want to do in here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about Braden walking in, our roommate walking in. We gonna get it in. So yeah, I'm like, okay, things looking on the up and up for Tariq. She even gave him a lease so he could go see the apartment. But while he's in there, she's asking. She gave him a lease for the court. But while he's in there, she's asking about Braden and trying to get information. And Tariq's like, nah, he don't know nothing, man. I promise you. He getting cocky with it. And then he's like, man, listen, Professor Reynolds told me who the book was about. And they outside in the truck like, yeah, see, he told him. I told you. I'm like, man, motherfuckers is talking too much in this fucking this joint. We see Kane and Monet get into it. He get into a screaming match with her. I'm like, okay, see, that's what I'm like telling you. Woody's a good actor. I'm like, yo, he like, man, you don't trust me. Why would you send him to follow me? Blah, blah, blah. And then he like, yo, get Tariq his phone and shit. And Monet ain't really had nothing much to say. She was just like, yo, I'm in control or some shit she was trying to say. But I'm like, man, you ain't in control. But yo, that's what he brought up, the fact that she was trying to play them against each other, which is dangerous in any game. Can't play both sides, and you shouldn't be trying to play people against each other, man. That's the shit that got Mace ran up out of Harlem. He played two big boys against each other in the streets, and both of them got wind up getting killed, and Mace had money, so he was able to skid away. But to this day, they say that's why he's not really welcome back in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Or for a while he wasn't, but I guess he is now. Tariq's walking to his hearing. Monet pulls up. Get in the car. You failed me. You didn't get information. You got caught. Gives him his phone. Got the gun on her, like, about to pop him. I don't think she going to. She like, listen, I'm going to pay you back. I'm going to get you. Since you want to make me late to my, no, she said, since you want to not do what I'd say, I'm going to show you I got control. And then I told y'all, this is about control. You going to miss your sister's hearing. And she just like, yo, she locked the door. And like, he like, yo, see, you think you in control, but you on an island. She like, yo, you better watch your mouth. And he just spill it like, listen, Drew's still popping old boy at the college. He's still talking to him after Monet said stop seeing him. Diana stole the money from the safe, and Kane switched your product with sugar. He's like, yo, your family doing all this shit, and you don't, right under your nose, and you don't see none of it. And she like, well, she just couldn't say that. She just unlocked the door and let him go to his fucking hearing, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, Tariq, okay, that's some ghost shit. What he said. I'm telling you, that's some shit Ghost would have said or did right there. So he winds up running and makes it to his hearing, and somehow he got fucking custody of this girl. I don't know how, why, because I'm like, yo, how this dude gonna go to school and take care of this girl? Because kids is a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already stretched thin. He don't have a car. I'm like, man, this shit about to be crazy, man. I'm really like, yo, I got custody of my brother, and I was a full adult, and I knew how difficult that shit was. Taking him to the appointments. He older now. Free my brother cars, but he was a handful at his age. It was just, he was crazy. Yeah, ADHD and shit. So I had to take him to appointments and this and that, and that shit I used to have to leave work. I'm like, man, this little nigga, I should have never, but nah, I don't regret it, man. That's my homie. It's family, But anyway, he winds up getting custody on a temporary basis, till the grandma gets her help. What was the nail in the coffin when she was stealing funds from the trust? We see that. Listen, I said I wanted to make this shit short, and it's 28 minutes in. Listen, hopefully you're watching this while you're on break or if you're riding to work or something. So I'm gonna try to keep it confined in there. Cabal finds the badge in Tariq's dorm room because of Kane's shady ass. I'm like, come on, man. And they almost got away with it. Then he did that double back. I'm like, right at this time, Monet's telling Mecca that, listen, I just want to be out of this shit. I'm ready to change. I'm ready to do better. They wind up kissing. So she made the decision, listen, this is ending it with my husband. I'm moving on. This is my new life, and I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? We see Tariq talking to his sister. He like, listen, I'm gonna come get you later. Get your stuff ready. Blah blah blah. As we know, that didn't happen. Soon he got to the campus. He got the metal bracelet slapped on him, and got dragged away. And Lauren's about to say something to him. Milgram stopped him. This is what he deserves. I'm like, that's what you deserve. You fucking students and shit. Yeah, he get carried off, man. I'm like, damn. So when he has something good going for him, this is what happens, man. But yeah, you can't say you feel bad for him. While he's in prison, the trust fund lawyer comes in, gets him out. He said, listen, your father wanted me to get this to you. In the event that you were arrested, he gives him like a little package or something. I'm like, oh, look at Ghost coming through in the clutch. I'm like, okay. Even from the grave, Ghost looking out for his boy. Man, he get that nigga a letter that said, man, this is what you deserve. I knew you would wind up here. This is what you deserve, little nigga. I'm like, yo. Yo, you don't know how much I was hollering when I saw that, man. I said, yo, this nigga's petty, bruh. Ghost is petty as fuck. Yo, Tariq about to get beat the fuck up in jail, too. He in there for killing a cop. That's crazy, man. But they should know Lorenzo or Kane probably put that fucking shit in there, man. I don't know, but somebody put that shit in there. Who the fuck would keep that evidence? You know what I'm saying? Kane, I can't stand him. Anyway, and listen, I don't like Tariq. Tariq deserved it. You gotta think Tariq's not a good guy. I keep telling y'all that. He killed his fucking daddy. He killed his dad. Killed numerous people. Like, he's a bad person. He's not the hero. He deserves this. Yes, he deserves this. I don't see how he gonna get out of this, but he shouldn't. And if he does get out of this, he definitely ain't gonna be allowed to college. So he's probably just gonna go back to being in the streets. And I know his tuition was contingent on him getting an education. So yeah, he's fucked. He's fucked all the way around. I just don't see how he gonna get out of this. Unless Kane come forward and say, listen, I did this. I don't fucking know. Maybe the Tejadas. No, because he was locked up. I was going to say, maybe they framed the fucking dad or something. I don't know. It seemed like they're going to do a play against him. We see Monet walk to the house. She opened the door and she hear fucking her husband. My girl called it out. She's like, oh, he there. I'm like, who? I'm like, Tariq, he in jail. She like, nah. And the fucking dad was there. And you should have seen the look on Monet. Well, y'all did see the look on Monet's face. She was like, oh my God, like, this nigga's really out. And I'm like, yep, this nigga's really out. Yo ass is out of here. But she was not happy, dude, because she just decided in her mind. You know, women, it take a long time for a woman to fucking, they be fed up for a while. And they be ready to move on. But when they actually just take that leap and they completely done, and she's completely done with this shit. And this nigga popped up looking like fucking 2003 clothing and shit. I said, this nigga like a true Hispanic. He don't know how to dress. But no, all in all, great episode, man. I like it, man. It's getting good. I'm about to go watch my new favorite show, Mayor of Kingstown. That's a good show too. Y'all should watch that. You got the nigga from Hawkeye. He's starting to join. But yeah, that was a great episode. Free Tariq, man, but not really, because he's a piece of shit. But it's crazy. I don't know how he gonna get out this. I don't know if this is gonna be a break because of the holiday coming in. It probably is. So I think this might be the mid-season finale. I could be wrong though. They did do a preview for the next episode, but I hope they don't do that mid-season shit, because even though it's the holidays, listen, we still need our fucking power. You know what I'm saying? We need shit to watch. But we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Post your comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go to IamTrill.com if you need some merch. Cash App below if you want to donate to the channel. You can hit the thanks button as well. Anything is appreciated. Make sure you share this. Let's get this power. We got to get our power views up, man. I'm in these groups on Facebook, and the moderators are weird. They won't approve my videos in there till like 3 weeks after the review was up. You know, they weird, but they'll post their stuff. They only approve moderators. It's weird. So I'm about to make my own power group for Facebook. But yeah, share this if you can. I appreciate it. Let's talk about it. Till next time, peace, love, and prosperity. I go by the name of the Black Abstract. Video work hired is out now. Go check it out. Peace.